Hi, Doosh Prepper here. I'm Doosh, and I couldn't get anyone to interview me, so I interviewed myself. So we want to welcome today the prepper who doesn't need any intro. Your favorite prepper, Doosh Prepper. Here he comes now. Hi, welcome Doosh. Thanks. It's good to be here. I've looked forward to this. You're looking good. Thank you. It's natural. Very cool. Let's jump right into it. The question we all want to know: why did you get into prepping, Doosh? I started prepping because it's important. Events like Mount St. Helens could happen. The Yellowstone supervolcano, that's dangerous. And you could just be in your car and your car breaks down. And maybe you've heard about Project Blue Book and the aliens and the UFOs in Area 51. You never know. So some prepping skills, or you never know when you might need them. Well, why don't you tell us what you do with paracord? What's your everyday stuff? What do you do with your paracord? Well, there's always stuff you can do. You can tie stuff to your motorcycle, to your car. Like I've tied chairs to my car that I bought at Goodwill. Maybe your mountain bike, you could tie something to it. For survival, lots of things you can do with paracord for survival. You can use it to make a tourniquet. You can stabilize an injury. They make fire paracord, and it's got a piece in the middle that's got some wax on it. You can pull it out and use it as fire starter. You can hang a bear bag if you're outside and in the woods. You don't want the bear to come into your tent, so you can hang your food over a tree branch and take it up high so the bear can't get it, and hopefully he stares at your bear bag and doesn't get interested in you and your tent. You can make an emergency tube tent by taking some garbage bags and make a hole in the bottoms of each of the garbage bags and feed your paracord through and tie it to a tree at each end, and you could sleep inside the bags. You can make a tripod so you can use it for cooking if you got your cast iron. You can make necklaces. You can wrap your panhandles like I do. Make a bracelet. Maybe a headband. You can use it as a belt. And like Bubba from Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. Hey, Johnny. Lots of ways for shrimp, like Bubba said. There's lots of ways for paracord, too. Lots of things you can do. That's good informative stuff, Doosh. What's your favorite movie? Oh, my favorite movie. Maybe you've heard of this one, Napoleon Dynamite. That's a real good one. It's funny. You got Uncle Rico, doing this and making arms look big. Him telling, hey, Napoleon, you can leave. That's funny. Well, why don't you tell us about some survival movies that are an inspiration to you? Oh, there's two that come to mind. Into Thin Air is a real good one. It's about the climbers on Everest that got caught up in a storm and had to survive. So they relied on their survival skills to be able to get down. And another good one is Fire in the Sky. I don't know if you know about that one, but it's based on a true story. Guy was abducted by the aliens, and he had to survive in the alien spaceship. So you never know when you need to survive, and your prepping skills come in handy. That's true, Doosh. That's good advice. What do you do for work? Well, currently, I'm looking for a sponsor for the videos. That's my work right now. Why don't you tell us about some everyday carry items? What do you like to have on you? Well, I always carry a flashlight. Got this little one here. It's got a red light and regular white light. And it's small. It's nice and good. Yeah. Always got my paracord. About I don't know, 60 feet here. Wrapped up right here. I've got a webbing belt. I always wear a webbing belt because that can be strong and be useful for lots of things. I got my electrical tape. That's always good to have around. And I've got a wood pen. I carry this good pen. But if you need, you can take your knife and kind of shred it for some tinder if you need to start a fire. Yeah, that's some stuff I carry every day. What books do you read, Doosh? What are some good books to tell us about? Oh, I like survival books with tips. Lots of good tips in survival books. I like to read volcano books and tornado books, so I know what to do if I'm in a volcano erupts like Mount St. Helens, or if there's a tornado. You know, those things will help you know what to do. And maybe you've heard of Project Blue Book. That's a book to read. That's about the aliens that come to Earth and the UFO sightings, and you know, you just never know. You don't know if you see one, what they're gonna do, but you might need to survive and rely on some skills you've learned. So those are some books I read. Well, that's all we've got today, Doosh. We're very happy to have had you today to interview on the show, and yeah, it's been good. Thanks, Doosh. But thanks for having me. It's been a real pleasure, and I hope it was useful for somebody. And like always, I'm Doosh Prepper. Keep on prepping.